Hello, family. Hello to all my beautiful family today. Did everybody remember Auntie's now doing story times on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays? Did everybody remember? I want to make sure that everybody remember. Let me see. Let me go to the beginning. Say hello to everybody. Start from the top. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Maya. Hey, Keita. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Shay Hey, Sequoia. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Gemini. Hey, Cherry Blossom. Hey, Tay Baby. Hey, Bree. Hey, Roll a Mile in My Shoes. Let's see who else. Hey, Tay Tay. Hey, Tara. Yes, you have been missing. We have been wondering. We ain't had no number to call and tell your parents that your ass couldn't class, so we just didn't say nothing. Just waited for you to come back home. Welcome back, babes. Hey, Miss D. Hey, Devontae. I'm gonna go ahead and airdrop one of those plates right on over to your auntie. I would greatly appreciate it, love. Hey, Regina. Hey, Lavoya. Hey, Kayla. Oh, you back. It's okay. It's okay. We understand you busy. We understand what you made it. So you're back. That's good. Hey, Rosanna. Hey, Chastain. Hey, Auntie, can we get 4 stories Friday? No, Chastain, you cannot get 4 stories Friday. I've already told y'all how this is going to go. 3 stories every night. Well, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday is going to be 3 stories. You act like you don't know I'm a cheer bomb, Chastain. Like, really? Really? Black people. Thank you, Tia. And yes, Tia is now a teenage member for 3 months. That's what I'm talking about. Evelyn says she needs the membership link to update her payment. Okay, moderators, y'all help her. I'll give her the link, please. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Brittany. Oh, first time y'all. Okay, that's finally off at a decent time. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Queen Trucking Mafia. We used to get 4 stories on Wednesday, but not anymore. I'm gonna have to go to story rehab. No, you ain't Chastain. You'll live, boo. You'll live. I can come down to 2 every night. How about that? 2 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. How about that, Chastain? How about that? And if you keep complaining, we can go to 1 story. How about that? And then, finally we can kick off the no stories with your bad ass. Oh, it's always y'all. It's always you and your damn. Woosah. Always trying to get my blood pressure high. Woosah. All right. Hey, Gemini. I'm not ignoring you. Hey, Gemini. You better be on water today. No alcohol for you till Friday. Okay, Chastain. You better get it together. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Suki. Did y'all drop the link for Evelyn, please? Moderators, Evelyn need the link so that she can update her membership. So where's Nino? Okay, I'm missing some moderators. I can't drink right now. Good. You need water. Water. Very nutritious. Water. Okay, I see y'all coming in. Y'all ain't even closing the door. What do we do this at? What we do this at? Come on now. Hey, Nikia. Hey, Indigo Kush. Y'all better close my door. Like, close my door. I'm not even playing. Y'all better close the door. Hey, Carmen. Y'all ain't closing the door when y'all come in. Suki, I need you to go put an APB out on Nino, find out where he at. Thank you, Tia. Thank you so much. I'm a drama. Okay, Gemini, I got my snacks and red Kool-Aid. Auntie, I'm ready. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. There's the information for you, Evelyn. All right, you guys. So since we are still fundraising for Toots, Biggest Tipper will be in 3 stories. So just to let y'all know, Biggest Tipper will be in 3 stories. Also taking our tips like we normally take them through Cash App as well as YouTube. All tips, all donations go towards Toots's cheerleading fundraiser that we are trying to get the money up for and get it out of the way. So all donations that you guys give me will be going towards Toots, as always, until we get her money together. So, yes. So don't be afraid to send your auntie them tips so we can go and get that cheerleading money out the way. Let's see how many minutes do we have before we start. We got like 5 minutes to kill, so you got time to go warm up your food and stuff. You got it, Evelyn? Okay, I just got my notification. Well, I haven't started yet, so you still safe. You still safe. I don't need a target slip just yet. And there's Nino. Ooh, for moderators, baby. Oh, you running like 5 minutes late for moderators. What's going on, Nino? Nino. See this beautiful watch? This beautiful watch that you got for your auntie. It tells awesome time. It tells amazing time. And according to this beautiful watch that you got your auntie, your ass is 5 minutes late, bro. So what is going on? Like, tell me what the hell is going on. Thank you, Chastain. So Chastain started out with $10, guys. Thank you so much, Chastain. Says thank you. What's going on, Quan? It's the business, bro. I'm still out, auntie. It's my job. Oh, tell your job. Don't make me act a whole. Don't make me show my Fulton County. Tell your job. Don't make me show my Fulton County. Tell them you have another job. You have a prior engagement to get involved with, and you cannot be staying late for them because your auntie is a damn fool, and she will come and show her entire ass. So you let them know. Hey, Jamaica. Hey, Nurse Graham. Yes, you let them know. You let them know your auntie got a couple screws loose. Yep, she ain't dealing with a full deck. The lights are on, but ain't nobody home. You let them know. And if they keep you like that, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a major problem. Hey, Nurse Graham. So I hate that. See, huh? So, Chastain started off with the biggest tip with $10, and she said, let me check this cash out message right quick, y'all. Hold on. She put $10 when she got a message. So Chastain says, this $10 is going to go ahead and start it off because ain't nobody going to book past me. If they try to book past me, it goes all the way down tonight on Tuesday. So that is her. That is Chastain message on her cash app that she said. Those are not my words. Don't shoot the messenger. Those are not my words. That is what Chastain sent with her cash app just to let y'all know. So she's already bucking and ready to cut people off at the knees if they try to jump over her $10 tip. I can't find the area where I update my membership. You might have to go into your account and then go to memberships and see if you can update it that way, Evelyn. Let's see, I'm going to grab me something to eat and then I'll be home. Stall me out. You got 3 minutes to do all that, 3 minutes. And Suki may just hold the phone for you. Suki, hold the phone for me now. Hey, Maya. Anybody have any questions for the ball while we wait these last little couple minutes? Anybody got a question for the ball? Questions for the ball? We all know the ball don't lie. Highly doubtful. Exactly. The ball does not lie. Get the baby ball out of it. The ball does not lie. So do anybody have any questions for the ball? Hey, Kay. You out right now, I'll be back. Y'all all out right now. Goodness. Am I going to come into some big money? Shay want to know if she's coming into some big money. It is a certainty. There you go, Shay. Look out for that big bread that's coming your way, girl. Make room in your closet for that big ass bag that's going to show up because the ball said it's going to happen. So shall it be. Carmen want to know, is she pregnant? Ask later. Ask later when the time is right, Carmen. Gemini, am I going to get some... Gemini want to know if she's going to get her back blowed out tonight. Now is not the right time to tell you. There you go with your fast ass. Now ain't the right time to tell you. There you go. Shay, yeah, party at Shay House. Not party at Shay House. Any more questions? We got 1 more minute before we start. Any more questions? No. Put the ball up, and the ball is going. And it's going. Hey, Ryan. And the ball is gone. Okay. So. All right. Not me so fast. Yeah. Never have I ever. Nino, look, I'm finna get ready to start. You need to hurry up. Quan talking to you too, Nino, while you trying to get me play games. So like I said, biggest tipper will be a three back-to-back stories. So just to let you know, you bigger tippers out there, just to let you guys know, there will be three back-to-back stories. You can also tip like we want to do, which is on YouTube or either on Cash App, but all tips, all donations is going towards Toots cheerleading fundraiser, and we have $1,100 more to come up with, y'all. So I know y'all can help me get this done. So now that it is 7:40, Chastain has already Evelyn has came and drop kicked Chastain in the part of her lace front. She said, let me check this message out. She came with 15, Chastain. Evelyn said, you and that raggedy ass lace front need to sit the fuck down because y'all ain't bucking on shit over here. Just repeating what the Cash App say. Don't get mad at your auntie. Don't shoot the messenger. That's exactly what it say. Your lazy ass lace front. Bitch, she went there. Your lazy ass lace front. Y'all need to sit the fuck down. So I'm just, period. That's what she said, not me. This is what the message say. So Evelyn is running the fucking Cash App tip. She's the biggest tipper so far with $15. Woo! Chastain, please retire that lazy ass lace front. According to Evelyn, it's lazy as fuck, bitch. You don't bounce, it don't move. That bitch is lazy as fuck. Put her lazy ass on the mannequin head and leave it out. According to Evelyn, not my words. These are the words from the Cash App. Don't shoot the messenger. All right. So, if we are ready for the first story of the night, come on, give it those thumbs, give it those thumbs, so we can go ahead and start this thing off right. Woo! Honey, Evelyn is kicking your lazy ass lace front straight down the center, bitch. Part of your shit for you. Pow! Lazy ass lace front. She said that shit don't bounce. It don't do none of that, bitch. It don't move. Like that shit just lays on his back, bitch. It's lazy. Like that shit just move your foot. Evelyn. Evelyn. So Tia just came through with 25. And Tia says, fuck you and Chastain, lazy ass lace fronts, because y'all can't buck on the motherfucking wig she's rocking today. Get your game up, step your shit up, then bark, because she's biting all day. Just rely on just reply. Just let y'all know what she said. She bites all day. She said, fuck y'all barks. She bites all fucking day. So I'm just relaying the message. Don't shoot the messenger. Just relaying the message. Okay? Tia said, sit your head down. She even talked about your lazy ass lace front too, Chastain, and I wouldn't take that type of disrespect, bitch. I would jump back. But if you can't jump back, we all understand. She said, keep your little ass on the porch and don't jump down with a big dog. So, just relaying the message. Don't get mad at auntie. All right. Say, Tony. You better hit it and unhit it and see if that should have worked for you then. Don't shoot the messenger. I don't own any lace fronts. I don't bark. Meow. Meow. Well, Chastain, according to her, you got some lazy ass lace fronts, bitch. They don't move, they don't bounce, they don't back in, bounce, bitch. They don't do shit. I'm just relaying the message. Don't get mad at me. Do we have enough phones to go ahead and start the story time? Let me see. Let me get the thumbs, y'all. Y'all ain't giving up the thumbs. Let me get them thumbs. And y'all ain't closing the door. Close the door, give it those thumbs. Close the door, give it those thumbs. Just make sure nobody ran up on Tia. Tia, watch your back, baby. Put your back in the corner. Put your head on the swivel, bitch. Because they be jumping on hold. They don't care. They jump on your ass. So I'm just making sure that your Cash App is still safe right now. Because when somebody comes, you might want to put your back against the wall, bitch. Put your head on the swivel. Because the fam fucks. They'll fuck you up. So, just let you know. Not making you bounce something. Just let you know, Tia. Put your back against the wall, bitch. Put your back in the corner. Head on the swivel. You gotta watch everything, because if Tasha show up in this motherfucker, you definitely gonna have to bag up. And you better watch out for Evelyn, because Evelyn be drop kicking motherfuckers too. And Jasmine, that she be kicking motherfuckers in the head. And, girl, it's just a lot of family members. Just put your back against the wall, bitch. You should be safe, I guess. Damn. Oh, damn. Damn, I spoke too soon. Tia, you ain't safe, bitch. You not safe at all, bitch. She just jumped behind you in that corner, drop kicked your ass in the spine, bitch. Kick you in the middle of the damn floor. Tracy did it. Let me go ahead and tell you what Tracy had to say. Ooh, Tracy, you do not have to do it like that. Tracy said, and I quote, Ain't none of y'all hoes better than me. I fucks with all of you, but I run all of this shit. If you need to jump off the porch, ask permission because this is grown woman shit going on down here. So I'm just relaying the message. Don't get mad at me. Just relaying the message. She said y'all don't have to ask permission to get y'all asses up off the porch because she grown. This is grown woman shit. Thank you, Tracy. You see, I got her little glasses on her fucking smiley face. Tracy said this is grown woman shit. Get y'all living asses back on the porch. She said, hurry up, get back on the porch. Tell your parents need permission to jump down here with the big dogs the next time. So I'm just relaying the message. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the messenger. All right. Right. Y'all close my door. Y'all still ain't closing my door. Hey, Creasy, baby. Oh, it's your man's birthday. It's your man's birthday, Creasy. Bitch, you better be giving up all kind of ass tonight. All kind of ass tonight. He's a good man. You might want to give us a little ass for real tonight. Like, he earned that, but we better get it all up. We understand if you can't make story time. We understand you're a little busy, bitch. So if you disappear, please believe we all understand why. I just want to let you know, you need to do that. You still recovering? Okay, that's what's up. Keep water. Keep yourself hydrated. You should be fine. That's okay, you better get them. Okay. Yes. So y'all, Creasy, have your business, bitch. If you know, you know. Okay. All right. So our first story has Tasha, Jasmine, and Nino. Tasha, Jasmine, and Nino. This is you guys' story. This is the first story of the night. Y'all get 3 stories, but the next story is gonna have all 3 of them. Okay. So y'all actually get 4 stories tonight. Chastain. I'll take another tip, bitch. You and your lazy ass lace front, bitch. I'll take another tip. 4 for you, bitch. Boom. All right. So like I said, it's Tasha, Jasmine, and Nino. Tasha, Jasmine, and Nino. This is you guys' story. So Tasha, Jasmine, and Nino all lived in the same neighborhood. They were like homies. They stayed hooked up. They would always walk to the bus stop together, walk home from the bus stop together. And this day was no different than what they normally do. So this day they comes home, they get off the school bus, and they're walking home when they notice a car following them. Nino looks back. He like, what is she saying? $40. She's saying 40, Evelyn. So Nino looks back and he sees the car following them and he asks Tasha, Jasmine, do either one of y'all know who the fuck this dude is in the car? They look back. No, you know who that is? You know, like, all right, y'all come on this side. So he's walking on the outside. They on the sidewalk. The car pulls up on the side of them. Nino sees them. He like, what the fuck do you want, dude? Why you pulling up here? He was like, I just want to know if y'all needed a ride home. Nino like, hell no, we don't need no ride home, you fucking creeper. Instantly, Jasmine like, you're a fucking pedophile. Why would you run up and ask us? We kids. Why would you be trying to get us in your car? And Tasha just stood back, looking at the situation. She ain't too much say shit. She was looking at the situation. But Nino and Jasmine were going the fuck off. You fucking creeper. Get your perverted ass up out of here. Fucking creeper. And the dude pulls off a little bit, but then he stops in the middle of the street like he waiting on them to walk up where he is. So Nino, Jasmine, and Tasha all decide to run through somebody's backyard to get to the street they live on. When they run across to the backyard, get to the street they live on, they see the man at the top of the street. But it's like, fuck it, we're gonna keep walking. He come down, we're gonna cuss his ass out again. They walk on down the street and keep looking over his shoulder. Jasmine, Tasha, they all looking over their shoulder. They notice that the man's car is rolling, like the shit is in neutral. He's rolling. He's not driving fast, he's rolling right behind them. So Nino turns around and again he say, you fucking creeper, get out of here. You need to leave, you fucking creeper. I'm gonna tell my parents you're a pedophile. And the man speeds off and he takes off and leaves. So Tasha goes on home. Jasmine, Nino walk Tasha on home. They tell her, we'll see you tomorrow. She's like, okay, cool. So they leave and go on home. The next morning, Tasha gets up, but she overslept. God damn, where my book bag? Where my keys? She overslept and she's running out the house. Her parents have already gone to work. She ain't gonna have no way to school, but that ass is grass if she don't go to fucking school. Parents gonna be like, why the fuck was you couldn't? All kind of crazy shit like that. So she's running around the house, looking for everything she needs. She finally makes it out the house. Nino and Jasmine ain't even there. She don't even know if Nino and Jasmine came by. Like, how the fuck did I oversleep? So she was running out the house, running down the street, trying to make it to the bus stop before the bus comes. The creeper, that's what we're gonna call him, the creeper pulls up out of nowhere. He just pulls the fuck up. And she looks over and she's like, what do you want? Why are you following me? And he was like, hey, baby, I'm sorry. I just see that you rushing, and I wondered if you needed a ride anywhere. Can I help you out? And she stood there contemplating, like, I can't get in fucking trouble if I miss this damn bus. Yeah, she jumps in the car with the creeper. And she tells me, I'm trying to get to the bus stop to catch my bus. And the man pulls off. He takes off. Big corner. Boom, boom, boom. He gets turned there right before the bus pulls off. Slams on the brakes. Damn near pulls in front of the bus. The bus stops because it sees the car. She jumps out. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I almost missed this bus. Thank you so much. He's like, you fine, baby. Hurry up, get on the bus before you miss the bus. Tasha runs and she jumps on the bus and she sits down. Nino and Jazz were like, so you fucking with the creeper now? And she's like, what? So you fucking with the creeper now? No, I was late. Like, he gave me a ride. I was late. It's not like y'all motherfuckers woke me up. They were like, we came to your house, but you never did answer the fucking door. We thought you was already at the bus stop. So we came to the bus stop. Well, no, I overslept. I was late, and I was running down the fucking street, and I would have never caught the bus had he not gave me a ride down here. Jasmine like, oh, you fucking with the creeper. Nino like, I can't believe you, man. You just gonna fuck. You gonna get in the car with that, man. They caught a whole attitude about this shit. So Tasha didn't say nothing else to her. She was like, whatever. And she stayed quiet. The whole day in school, people were walking up on Tasha like, you know, Jasmine want to fight you, right? What? Jasmine want to fight you. She said you said this, that, and the third. And she like, he said shit about Jasmine. What are you talking about? Yeah, girl, she's going around telling everybody she gonna fight you because you said this, that, and the third. And Tasha's confused as fuck. Like, what the hell is going on? So she's coming out of the hallway in school, and and Jasmine's coming out of the hallway. Everybody watching them. Jasmine walked right up in Tasha's face. What all that shit you were talking, mush Tasha head. Tasha like, what is wrong with you? I ain't even did nothing to you. Why are you fucking with me? Like, don't act like you're a punk bitch now. Don't act all scared now. Talk all that shit you've been talking. Tasha like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Counselor comes into the hallway, breaks it up, tell everybody to go to class. Everybody go to class. In the school day, they get on the bus. They on the bus fucking with her. We get off the bus, I'm gonna fuck you up. I ain't even do nothing to you, Jasmine. Like, why is you fucking with me? Just know that when we get off this bus, it's me and you. So Tasha like, she's confused as fuck. She don't know what the whole fuck is going on. Like, what the fuck? So they get off the bus and she takes off running. She run like she knows they coming. Tasha hit the ground and that ass is wide open. She looked back. Nino and Jasmine is right behind her, chasing her, screaming, "Stop running! What the fuck you running for? Now let's just fight!" But she is running her ass off. She gets to her street. She comes down her street. She sees the creeper sitting in his car. She's thinking, when I run past him, he gonna see what's going on. He gonna jump out. He gonna interfere. He gonna tell him to stop and leave me alone. She runs past his car, but the creeper don't move. He just sits in his car and watch. He watches Nino and Jasmine chase her down the damn road. And then he watched her go in the house, and he watched Nino and Jasmine stand in front of her door, waiting on her to come back out. But she never did come back out. Next day roll around, Nino and Jasmine ain't in front of her house like they normally is, waiting to go to the bus stop with her. So, of course, she's going by herself. So she starts to walk down the street all by herself, keeping an eye out for Jasmine and Nino because she don't know where the fuck they could be. So she's keeping an eye out for them, but she's walking on down the street. The creeper pulls up next to her, and he asks her, is everything okay? She's like, no, my friends, they trying to fight me. I didn't do nothing to them, So the creeper like, go ahead, get in the car. I'll take you to the bus stop. So she gets in the car, and as they go into the bus stop, he talking to her, you know what I'm saying? She's like, I didn't even do nothing to them. I don't even know why they mad at me. And, he listened to the story and everything. And, when they got to the bus stop, she got ready to get out, and he stopped her. He said, wait a minute, what you say your name was? She said, my name Tasha. He said, thank you, Tasha. Thank you for giving me some conversation, just to talk to me. He like, people don't even talk to people no more. But thank you for taking time out of your day, just to give me some conversation. I appreciate that. And she's like, oh, it's no problem. It's no problem. He was like, you know what? You know why you caught my eye? And she was like, no, why? He was like, I had a granddaughter. She'll be your age right about now. But she passed a couple years ago. And of course, Tasha was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. My condolences. He's like, it's okay. I'm starting to get over it. But me and her were really close, and I lost her, a couple years ago. But she would be your age right now. Tasha was like, oh, well, I'm so sorry. He was like, can I give you something? And she like, what? And he reaches in his dashboard and he pulls out a little box and he hands her the box. And she's like, what is this? And he said, it's a thank you gift just for being nice. And she was like, she opens it up and she looks at it, and it's a gold necklace with a little gold teddy bear at the bottom of it as a charm. And the feet on the teddy bear were like rubies. So he was like, he gave it to her. She's like, oh no, I can't take this. This is too much. I can't. And he like, no, it's fine. He was like, I actually bought it for my granddaughter, but I never got a chance to give it to her because she passed. But I would, I would love it if you would have it. You know what I'm saying? And Tasha was, no. But he was adamant about it. He was like, no, I want you to have this. This is for you. I'm giving this to you. And she said, okay. And he took out the box and she pulled her hair up and he put it on her neck. And she looked at it and she was like, thank you. And he was like, you're welcome. And she gets out the car and she gets back on the bus, and sure as shit, here's Nino and Jasmine. Oh, so you right here fucking the creeper, he giving you gifts and shit? Leave me alone, Nino. Leave me alone, Jasmine. Y'all ain't had nothing to say to me. Y'all keep trying to fight me, like, leave me alone. No, tell us what's going on. So that's why you stopped, hanging with us, because you too busy fucking the creeper. What are you talking about? Like, God, man, this gave me a fucking ride to the bus stop. Whatever. You right here fucking old nasty men. So she didn't even want to say nothing else to them. She just on the bus quiet. Get to school, same old bullshit. Girl, Jasmine said she gonna fight you. Oh my God. I ain't even did nothing to fucking Jasmine. Girl, she said she gonna fight you, bitch. Like, she gonna tell you, honey, both said they gonna jump you. Now, this is killing Tasha because Tasha don't know what to think. The night before, she had a nightmare about Jasmine and fucking Nino. She comes outside to go to school, and these motherfuckers chase her to, like, they're gonna kill her and chasing her. So she already had a nightmare about this shit. So in her head, like, oh my God, this nightmare is starting all over again. Girl, yeah, they said they gonna beat you up and you ain't gonna do shit about it. So bell rings, get on the school bus. Nino and them sitting there eyeballing shit out of her, him and Jay, eyeballing Tasha. Tasha can feel the eyeballing. She looks back kind of, she can see them looking. The bus stops. At her bus stop, she takes off. She jumps off the bus, she takes off running. She's wide open. Nino and them is right behind her. Come here, bitch, I'm gonna beat you up. She is running with everything in her as fast as she can. She makes it to the house and she slams the door. She looks outside. Nino and Jasmine standing on the porch. Bring your ass outside. Come outside right now. Come outside. Oh, I ain't got time for that shit. She goes on in the house. Her parents ain't home yet, so she goes on in the house, goes down to her bedroom, do her homework. You know what I'm saying? Get up, look out the window. Jasmine, still standing there. Fuck. Go take a shower, take off her school clothes, put on her night clothes. By this time, her parents are coming in the house. Hey, Mom and Dad. Hey, Tasha, your friends outside, right? What? They still out there? Like, yeah, they're standing outside. They said they was waiting on you. I ain't coming outside. No, it's dark. I'm not coming outside. So her mom goes to the door and say, sorry, guys. She said she's not coming outside today. I'm like, okay. So mom closed the door. Tasha walks over to the window. She see they still standing there. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why the hell are they standing here? But she goes on and continues out her night. She eats dinner. She goes upstairs. She goes to bed. Right before she get ready to go to bed, she look out her window, and Nino and Jasmine are still standing there. She's confused as shit. Why the hell are they really want to fight that fucking bad? Like, I need to just go outside and just deal with this shit. Like, it's not making no sense. Why the fuck? You know what? I ain't even gonna worry about it. I'll deal with it tomorrow. She gets into the bed. Parents tell her good night. She goes to bed. She goes to sleep. And she begins to dream. And here we go. In this dream, she wakes up. She's in her bedroom. It's dark. She goes out her bedroom. She goes downstairs. She comes outside. She's thinking it's like morning time for school. She's dressed for school, got a book bag on. She comes outside and it's dark outside. So she comes out and she gets ready to walk down the street. And all of a sudden she hears running behind her. She looks up. It's Nino and Jasmine chasing her. She's running as fast as she can. She's like running as fast as she can. But Nino and Jasmine is so fast that they end up right in front of her and hit her. Boom! When they hit her, it like pushed her ass so far back. Like she has no wind. Like they are beating the brakes off of Tasha's ass. Like every punch, every kick felt like fire. Her skin felt like it was on fire. Every time they punch her, hit her. And she just balled up. And they was kicking and punching and kicking and punching. And she looks up and she sees the creeper's car. And she looks in and she sees him sitting there. And she's like, help me, help me. And the creeper don't move. She just looks at him. She's like, why the fuck won't he help me? Thank you, Tasha. But she's like, why won't he help me? So she falls back up, and Jasmine and Nino is laying into her ass. When they kick her halfway across the street. It's so fucking strong. By the time she get halfway across the street, Jasmine over there to kick her ass back. So they super fast, super strong. She's going all over the place, body all beat up and shit. She looks up again, and the creeper is getting out the car. And he stands out the car, and he turns over, and he looks at Tasha, and he motioned like this. And she didn't understand. He just kept motioning at his neck. And she reached for her neck, and she remembered she had the necklace on. So she just looked at grabbed the necklace and looked at him, and he squeezed his hand real tight. So she squeezed her hand real tight around the necklace, and she was just like, help me. And all of a sudden, from behind Jasmine and Nino, a bright light started to appear from behind them. Nino looked back, Jasmine looked back, Tasha looks up, the creeper, he's still standing outside the car looking. And it's this little girl, the prettiest little girl you ever did see. She got on an all-white dress, she got on white ruffled socks, white shoes, her hair is so long and thick and pretty, and she's looking at Tasha. She's looking at Nino, she's looking at Jasmine. So Jasmine and Nino turns around. When they turn around, they have miniature horns on their head, real small horns on their head. Their eyes are evil. Their teeth are sharp. And they're coming back at Tasha. So they're punching and biting, and Tasha's screaming for help. She's holding on to this necklace. Help me, somebody, please help me. Wake me up, please, somebody, please. And the little girl starts to come over towards Tasha, but Nino feels it. He turns around and looks at the little girl. And Jasmine turns around and look at the little girl. And she's walking over towards Tasha, but Nino lets out a haymaker in this baby's face. Bah! The little girl didn't even flinch. She didn't even move. She just looked up at Nino's ass, and she shotgunned his ass in the side with a blow. Boom! So hard, Nino's ass exploded. Like, bah! He was just gone. Jasmine saw that shit. She took off like doing 200 down the street. She was gone. The little girl walks over to Tasha while Tasha all balled up on the ground, beat up and hurting and shit. The little girl walks over and she touched Tasha. Tasha's whole body begins to glow. She sees her wounds healing on their own. She can't believe that shit. She's like, oh my God. And then all of a sudden, the little girl helps her up. And she looks at the little girl and she's just like, I feel better. Thank you. Thank you. And the little girl was like, I'll always have your back. And Tasha was just looking at her. And then she looks over at the creeper and she winks her eyes. She said, thanks, Grandpa. And she turns around and she walks away. And Tasha was like, wait, I didn't get your name. I didn't get your name. And the little girl walks up on Tasha and she put her hands right over her eyes like that. And Tasha wakes up in her bed like, the fuck? Oh, my body, like everything. She felt so refreshed when she got up. Like, damn, I didn't know felt this good before. She jumps up, looks at the time. Oh, it's time to get ready for school. She gets her clothes and stuff on, wash her face, brush her teeth, get her book bags and stuff. She's going down out the house, and when she comes out on the front porch, Nino and Jason is standing at the bottom of her steps. She looks at her. This time, she fearless. She walks out, she drops her book bag. Whatever y'all gonna do, let's do it. I'm tired of running. We're going to have this shit to go down. So whatever y'all going to fucking do, let's do it. She dropped her book bag, and Jasmine was like, fuck it. Jasmine drops her book bag, and she gets to running up the steps, storming up towards Tasha, and Tasha grabs her fucking necklace, and it stopped Jasmine in her fucking track. Jasmine like she stopped in her track. Nino I got this fucking big. They looking at Tasha, and Tasha was like, come on, I got all the help I need. Come on. And Jasmine, like, she's looking at Tasha like she won't come at Tasha. And then they're like, stop, Jasmine, stop. Just come back. And Jasmine was backing up. She was staring at that fucking necklace. But she backed up and she took off down the steps, grabbed her book bag and started running. Tasha looked over at Nino. Nino had his book bag on his shoulder. And he just walked off. He didn't even run. He walked. But she noticed Nino was linked over to the side, like holding his side, but he was walking like linked over to the side. She looked at his ass, and while she watched Nino walk away holding his side, the creeper comes down the street in the car. He just waves. He go on down the street. She looks up. Nino is gone. She goes to the bus stop. Nino them ain't at the bus stop. She goes to school. They ain't in school. She come back from school. They still ain't on the bus, and they ain't at the bus stop. She never saw Jasmine and Nino again. She don't know if the devil was after her or what. All she know is Nino and Jasmine someone right about them. Even though she had a dream of this whole situation, Nino came over with a hurt side, which threw her like, what the fuck? Jasmine froze when she seen the necklace. So in Tasha's head, this wasn't no fucking dream. Like this wasn't no dream. This shit happened for real. So basically, Tasha was fighting for her soul in this dream she thought she was in. But this little girl showed up and helped Tasha. And Tasha has that necklace on. To this day, she has never taken the necklace off. She has never seen Jasmine or Nino again, and she's never seen the creeper again. But she has kept that necklace on her neck for over 22 years. Never took it off. Never took it off. Still has it to this day. She feel like that little girl is attached to that necklace and she gonna always have help. This woman ain't been sick that she can recall of. She's never had a broken bone that she can recall of. Nothing. Nothing. She never heard from Jasmine and Nino again. She don't even know what the fuck Nino and Jasmine were. Because they clearly weren't kids. If they was in her fucking dreams and doing all this shit and they got injured in her dreams and all this shit, nah, y'all wasn't real fucking children. So she don't know. To this day, when I asked her, like, what do you think? She's like, I don't know what the fuck they were. They could have been, like demons in people's clothing. I don't know. She was like, but she never saw them again. After Jasmine laid eyes on that fucking necklace she had on her neck, that girl froze on her goddamn steps, like right there. So Tasha said it wasn't a dream. She said even though she remembers getting into bed, she remembers going to sleep, she doesn't feel like it was a dream. She feels like something happened, like some type of way something happened, and she don't feel like it was a dream. So yeah, she never seen none of them again. And she never had any more problems, about them. Nobody ever spoke of them. Oh, girl, Jasmine said she gonna kick your ass. Like, nobody even spoke of them again. It was like folks didn't even know them. But she never had any more problems with them. And the creeper never did show back up again. She only seen him that time when she first started walking home, like, really walking home with Nino. That's when he showed up. And when Nino was gone, he was gone. So, Okay. And that was the end of you guys' first story. This is your brief intermission where you can go to the bathroom, get yourself a drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie to help Toots get her cheerleading money, and meet you back here in 3 minutes for the second story of the night. Well, second and the third and the fourth story of the night. Can we get a creeper another name? We call him Paul. Paul, she never seen Paul again. Paul moved on with his life, and who's to say who Paul was? Paul just showed up when she needed help, and he left just as quick as she didn't need it. So there you go. Yes. So, so do we have any questions for the ball, or do we want to play Never Have I Ever? We ain't got the 2 more minutes. Let's see how much do what? I'm sorry. How much do she still need? So we have to raise a total of $1,100. That's all we got left. We've raised, it was 18. We've got that 8 knocked out of the way. So it's just a matter of, that 7 knocked out of the way is just a matter of 11. So that's all we got left to get done. Hold on. A Cash App kick ass. Wait a minute. Let me see who this is. Oh, shit. Thank you, Idlewild is in the building. Idlewild, thank you so much, y'all. So Idlewild just sent me a late birthday gift of $100, but I'm giving it to it so we can get her money together. And Idlewild, you just made the biggest tipper, babe. So thank you so much, Idlewild. I love you, baby, with everything. Give me tips. Thank you, too. She said, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just ain't to my party at my house. You always talk about a damn party at somebody's house. Girl, go and sit your ass down somewhere. You gotta party your ass over to Sweet Tea House and help that heifer wash her hands. How about that? How about a clean party? How about you go over there and tell her ass how to wash her damn hands? Oh. I'm surprised she ain't in here talking shit. Check your cash out. Okay. I'm checking. Thank you, Roxana. Hey, thank you so much, love. Yes, Roxana, you will be in a story time, love. So much. Thank you. Sis, thank you. Yes, a clean party. Because she nasty. That heifer nasty. She ain't like to wash her damn hands. She got a whole fucking community growing in between the cracks of her fucking fingers because she don't like to wash her hands. So, little nasty. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So it's time to give you guys the last story of the night. Now, the last story is going to have multiple stories, so y'all just got to keep up, okay? Hey, my man. You're late. I need that late slip, bro. Thank you so very much. They know you're a mess. Okay, so if you guys are back, you are ready for the last 3 stories of the night. Give them thumbs. Come on, give them thumbs and close the door. I need 2 thumbs. I need 1 in the chat and 1 on the live. So I need 2 thumbs for everybody. Please, can I get those 2 thumbs? Oh, lie. Her fingers are nasty. Look, her fingers are nasty. Her hands is nasty. You don't eat nothing out of sweet tea hand. I was here on time-ish. No, man. On time-ish is not the damn time. So on time-ish. Wow. And then Chester ain't gonna put in chat 2 thumbs. Girl, if you don't give me 2 damn thumbs, I don't know why I did these silly ass. Oh, the vision. No damn way. I ain't talking about that. What you talking about, Tony? I'm giving y'all 4 stories. It's just the last 3 gonna be together. So pump your fucking brakes. Calm down. Because I put her on punishment because she hasn't watched that. I'm telling you, honey. I'm telling you. I got you, Nino. I make some new badges. Okay. I got you. All right, guys. So the last story of the night has multiple stories. Keep up. You ready? Y'all ready? Is everybody ready? Story 2, or I roasted the money individually. Oh. Girl, you finna get these stories. Just keep up. Keep up. Are we ready? Y'all ready? All right. Here we go. So our next stories our next few stories has Bridget, India, Evelyn, Roxana. It's a lot of people. When you hear your name, know that I put you in story time. I got you. All right, so but originally it's starting out with Bridget, India, and Evelyn. Bridget, India, and Evelyn. I know Evelyn's in here. I don't think Bridget's in here. India's in here. Okay. All right. So here we go. Bridget, India, and Evelyn were camping in the woods near Lake Lanier. They spent half the day hiking and, trying to get to this campsite. Not you retired the bunny, auntie. No, I have not retired the bunny. It's just, it's hot. And I didn't want to sweat to death. So, yeah. Hold on, y'all. Sure, never hear me. Okay. So, like I said, they decided to go camping in the woods near Lake Lanier. So they spent over half the day hiking to this fucking point, this campsite area that Evelyn says she knows about. So they spent half the day hiking. When they get up there, it's already dark. So they go ahead and put their stuff down and pitch their tents and, get wood for a fire. And they get everything pretty much set up. They start to cook their food, they eat, and they start to drink the wine coolers that they brought with them. So while they eating and drinking and stuff, they talking about things that happened in the news, things that's been happening around the neighborhood. And and Bridget was like, Something happened to my mom. She like, it's some crazy shit that happened to my mom that remind me of an urban legend. She like, y'all ever heard of urban legends? And of course, India Evelyn was like, yeah, I studied it in college. Yeah, we heard of it. She like, girl, I swear when I heard this story, my mama told me this shit. Like when we seen this shit, like I could have swore this was bullshit. But it's not. She like, it's not a fucking urban legend. It's the truth. I don't know why people classify it as an urban legend, but it's the truth. So Evelyn and India sit back in the chair like, well, bitch, tell the story. What happened to your mama? So she like, girl, one night my mama was out driving. Her mama name is Sookie. So she was like, one night my mom, Sookie, was out driving. She said she was coming home from work. It was really late. She said it was storming really bad. And the street that Sookie had to come down really didn't have no street lights. She said, but Sookie had her brakes on and she was coming down the street kind of slow, didn't want to have no accident. And as she's coming down the street on the right side of the street, she said she sees a kid. She said this kid is about 6 years old. He looks really small. So Sookie pulls up on this baby. And she sees this baby. Now, before she stops, she looks around. She sees this baby is all alone. That's weird. On this dark-ass street in a storm. That's weird. So she goes and pulls up next to the baby. And she says, excuse me, baby. But I guess he couldn't hear her because of the storm. So she hit her horn. And the child stopped walking. Turned towards her with her head down. And she noticed this baby is small as shit. Like, why he got on a hoodie? He ain't even got on a raincoat. Like, where's your parents? So she screams out, baby, are you okay? Where your parents at? And the child don't say nothing. The child is just now facing Sookie's car with his head down. In this fucking hoodie with the head down. So she's like, baby, are you okay? Hello. She hit the horn again. Baby, are you okay? The child says nothing. The child just reaches with his arms out, like reaching for Sookie. So Sookie gets, worried and concerned about the baby. And she leans over from the driver's seat and she unlocks the passenger door and she pushes the door open. She like, get in, baby. Hurry up. It's pouring out there. Get in. And the little boy the child turns to walk towards her door. But Sookie noticed 2 or maybe 3 other bigger fucking kids are running through the woods towards her car. They all got on hoodies on their head, bright color kind of hoodies, like burnt orange. And, she can see them though. She can see these motherfuckers coming towards her. So Sookie gets scared before the child can even grab the door. Sookie gets scared and she just steps on the gas and she pulls off. And as she pulled off, she looked in the rear view and right where her brake lights are shining, you can see this 6-year-old baby and 3 other big fucking people in hoodies chasing her goddamn car. She is flying. She picked up the pace. Sookie is now gunning it on her fucking floor. She got to be doing like 65, 70 on a slippery ass road trying to get home. But every time she looked in the rear view, the motherfuckers was this close from grabbing onto the back of the car, some shit like that. So she just hurried home as fast as she could. She pulled into the driveway, jumped out the car, rushed into the house. When she rushed to the house, she slammed the door. Bridget said, Mom, are you okay? She said, somebody's chasing me. Some people are chasing me. It's people chasing me. So her husband, Bridget's dad, he comes over and grabs the mom. Like, it's okay, babe. Calm down. Sit down. She's like, no, there's something chasing me. It's a lot of people. It's like something out there chasing me. And the dad is trying to get her to calm down. And Bridget is at the window. She looks out the window. And she's like, Mom, it's 3 kids coming up the driveway. What? She says 3 kids coming up the driveway. They all got on like hoodies and they're like different colors. They got their head down. And she can even finish describing how they look. She was snatched up. Bridget was snatched up from the back. Her mama snatched her ass up, pulled over there where she was, and threw her hand over her mouth. Shh, shh. And all of a sudden you hear, hello? The dad hears this. He's like, baby's kids. He's getting ready to walk to the door. She grabs him by his shirt. No, stop. He's like, Sookie, calm down. It's just children. She like, those aren't no fucking kids. I've never seen a kid that can run 65 goddamn miles per hour. Those are not fucking kids. Do not open the door. Her husband looking at her weird as shit like, are you serious? You're not going to help the children in the storm? Don't open the fucking door. Do not open the door. She had tears in her eyes. She was serious as shit. She about to suffocate the fuck out of Bridget. She holding Bridget's mouth so close. She's like, don't open the fucking door. Do not open the fucking door. The dad walks up on the door. He looks out the peephole, and his kids standing there. Their heads are down. All you can see is the hoodies from looking through the peephole. He says out, y'all need to go home. And the kid says again, hello, we need help. Sookie runs over, grabs her hood by the back of the shirt, snatches him away from the door. Shh! She turns out all the lights. Shh! The kids knock a couple more times. Hello? Hello? And he didn't hear it no more. So the dad and everybody get up to go look, and the kids are gone. Bridget said she's never saw the kids again, but she don't know about her mom and dad. So that was the story that she told them. And they like, what? She like, yeah, they call black-eyed kids. She like, if you look that shit up, that shit is real. That is not a fucking urban legend. That shit is real. I saw it with my own eyes. It's real. Like, for real, bitch? I ain't never heard of a fucking black-eyed kid. Like, yes, bitch, they are real. And they can kill you. They can make you very sick. They make you die. Do all kinds of shit. So, India and Ever like, whoa, bitch, was your mama okay? Like, yeah, she was okay. Like, after we looked it up and everything, and it was saying that you're not supposed to invite them in. Like, my mama was lucky because she almost invited the little boy into her car. And then what would have happened to my mom? She probably would have never made it home. So India and Edward looking at her like, girl, you should be lucky, honey, because I would have did it. I'd have beat the hell out of one of the little black-eyed kids. I'd have body slammed one of the little motherfuckers on the concrete and been done with it. Yeah, India, everybody say that until that shit happened. I'm for real. I don't play that shit. Anything right up on me, I'm whooping ass. I don't care. Right, we understand. But you know what, though? India says, you know what? That shit reminds me of some shit that happened one time to my cousin. And kind of think about it, that shit is kind of like an urban legend too. But I don't know why they call it an urban legend because it done happened to people before, but whatever. So Evelyn and, Bridget was intrigued. Like, what are you talking about? She's like, girl, something happened to my cousin one time, but everybody was saying that, that didn't happen, that didn't really happen, but it really happened to my cousin. And everybody keep classifying this shit as an urban legend, but it's not. It happened to my cousin. What, India, for real? Tell us, bitch, what happened? She like, girl, so it all happened to my cousin named Trina. She like, Trina always sung in the choir at church. She always led the children choir and everything. And this night wasn't any different for her to go to choir practice. So she said her cousin drove to choir practice like she normally does. She was there until about 9:30, and then she started to drive home. She said when she started driving home, it started to pour down, like raining so bad that you couldn't even, see your hand right in front of your face in this rain. She was scared that she may have an accident, so she decided to pull over to the nearest gas station. She pulls over, the rain is getting harder and harder, and she's sitting there waiting under the stuff, like, slow down, but it's not. Goodness, how long is this going to go on? She's looking around. You know what? She gets out the car to go get her something to drink. She goes into the store. When she gets into the store, she sees there's a cashier, and there's another gentleman in the back of the store just walking around the store. So she comes in, she speaks, hello, you know what I'm saying? And she goes on to the back. And, gets her drink, and she see her chips and stuff like that. So she comes back up, and she sees the cashier. She's like, hi, Roxana, do you guys have, like, the wafer cookies? So Roxana was like, yeah, we actually do. Look back there in the back on the right side. So she goes to the back, and Roxana stared out the window. She comes back from the back. She put her stuff down. Here you go. I want to get this stuff. And Roxana says, well, if you're planning on getting gas, you need to tell your passenger to move the car up to the next pump because that pump don't work. So Trina looks at her and she says, I'm sorry, you must have me mistaken. No, I'm not. No, I'm driving this red car right here. And Roxana says, yeah, the red car right there, right? She's like, yeah. She's like I said, if you're going to get gas, you need to tell your passenger to move the car up to the next pump because the pump's not working. Trina laughs it off. You really must have me mistaken. I don't have any passengers. I drove my car along. That's my car, the red car. Roxana looks at her sideways. Huh? She looks back at her side. She said, this red car right here. Trina said, yeah. She said, this is your car. Trina said, yeah. And you don't have any passengers. You're all alone. Trina said, yeah. She said, I just seen somebody in your car, in the back seat of your car. Trina like, wait a minute. Are you serious? Roxana like, hell yeah, I'm serious. I saw somebody in the backseat of your car. Oh my God, what we gonna do? So Roxana screams out at the man in the back, hey, Quan, I need you up front. Quan, old big muscular ass dude, he come walking up, can't even put his fucking arm down, muscle so big. He come walking up, what can I do for you, Roxana? She says, a man out there in that girl car. What? It's a man out there in that girl car. She didn't bring no damn man here with her, but it's a man in the backseat of her damn car. Can you go out there with her and get the damn man out the car? I sure can. Let me get that baseball bat from back now. Big as shit. Ain't got no neck. Arm so big, can't even put the motherfucker down. He grabbed the bat. He walking with the bat like this. Oh, like I said, arm so big. He walking with the bat like this. Him, Roxana, and Trina all come out the store. And they creep over to the car. Quan grabs the door. He snatches open the door and jumps out a violent, aggressive ass homeless man. Laying all kind of bowl on Quan ass. Quan hit his ass in the knee with that bat. One time he fell like a house of cards. Boom, he hit the ground. Call the police, Roxana. Call the police. Police call, Roxana called the police. Police comes out, grab the homeless man. He gets to screaming, I wasn't going to hurt her. I wasn't going to hurt her. I just needed a ride. That's all he kept fucking screaming. I wasn't going to hurt her. I just needed a ride. Very fucking aggressive. Very violent, but he just needed a ride. Well, we all know how lucky Trina was for that situation. She went over, she thanked Roxana, she thanked Quan. Thank y'all so much for paying attention and being observant, because I would have walked my ass right on back out this store, got into that car, pulled the fuck off, and I'd have been on them dark ass roads with some angry, aggressive, violent homeless man in the backseat of my fucking car, ready to chop my goddamn head off because I won't take him to the nearest shelter or liquor store. So she was very grateful. She told them, thank you, I agree. Whew, thank you. Y'all just saved my ass. And Quan standing out there, can't even keep his shirt down. Yeah, girl, you know I got your back. We good. We good around here. We won't let that happen to our neighbors. Okay, cool. Roxana said thank you. And Trina made it home safely. So everyone was like, damn, he was really going to fuck your cousin up in that car, huh? Well, we feel like, and me and the family feel like if she would have just gotten in that car with him, he probably would have killed her. Like if she would have took him where he wanted to go, he probably would have killed her. Girl, your cousin lucky as hell. Like, she real lucky. Like, bitch, she could have been on the back of a milk carton or the front page of a newspaper, bitch, or the 5 o'clock news. But good thing that the cashier was paying attention, and she had help there, because what if it was just them? And India was like, yeah, girl, that's why we so happy, we got good people out here in the world still that looking out for people. And everyone was like, yeah, girl, that's scary. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, Evelyn, you ain't got no story to tell? Evelyn like, yeah, I got a story to tell, but y'all might not like my story. Why not? She like, because it might be too scary for y'all. What? Bitch, too scary? Yeah, it's too scary. Y'all all creeped out by violent homeless men and shit like that. The story I tell y'all might scare your fucking socks off. Bitch, we all grown out here. You can tell us the goddamn story. Like, what are you talking about? You sure you want to know the story? Man, we sure want to know the fucking story. Bridget, don't you want to know the story? Because I know I want to know the story. Bridget, you want to know the story, right? See, Evelyn, me and Bridget want to know the goddamn story. Can you please tell us the fucking story? Okay, fine. I'll tell it. So she says, have y'all, she said, that story that you told, she said, it was all right, but it wasn't all that scary. She said, I got one for your ass, though. Have you ever heard of the boo hag? And Indian Bridget just sat there like, She's like, the boo hag. Y'all ain't never heard of a boo hag? They looked at each other. I need to Google that shit? Like, I ain't never heard of it. Man, don't waste your time fucking Googling it. I can tell you what it is. It was said, my grandma told me what it was. She said, so a boo hag is an evil soul that stayed behind after death, and it becomes skinless. It becomes a skinless vampire-like witch who takes other people, and before she can finish, India was like, okay, we get it. It's a bad bitch. She's a fucking vampire type bitch. We get it. Go ahead with the fucking story. Like, you ain't got to describe this whole, we understand. Go ahead with the story. So Evan looks over at India. She said, you ain't gonna let me finish? Girl, just go ahead with the story. Okay. Well, are you sure? She looks at Bridget. Are you sure? Bridget like, if she says she fine with that shit, I'm fine with that shit. We fine with that shit. Okay. All righty. Well, it all started with a little girl screaming in the middle of the night. She said her parents woke up, ran in there where she was. And the little girl was freaking out. And the parents was like, what's wrong, baby? What's going on? And she was like, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. Somebody was on me. I couldn't breathe. And her mom and dad was like, calm down. Calm down. The dad is rubbing her head. Baby, calm down. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. And she's like, I couldn't breathe. I really couldn't breathe. And her parents was like, calm down. It's okay. Calm down. Waiting for the little girl to calm down. She finally calmed down. And she was like, what the heck? What was going on? So her mom was like, what happened? She was like, I woke up and I was laying on my stomach. She said, I couldn't breathe, Mama. I couldn't breathe. I was trying to breathe. I couldn't breathe. She said, I couldn't move. I couldn't turn my body over. I couldn't scream for y'all help. I couldn't do nothing. I don't know what was going on. It felt like somebody was on me, Mama. Like, what is going on? And her dad says, babe, calm down. It's just a witch riding your back. And the little girl said, what? Oh, what? Her mom and dad started to giggle. Her dad said, no, baby, that's just something that the older people used to call it back in the day. A witch riding your back. He said, but it really means you're half sleeping. You're not all the way woke and your body still ain't woke up good. So everything is paralyzed and you can't fucking move. He like, it's a scientific explanation for it. It ain't just a witch riding your back. He was like, that's what older people call it. So that's why I said it was a witch riding your back. But it's not literally a witch riding your back, okay? And she's like, so why would they call it that? I don't know. This happened back in the day before I was born. This is what the older people call it. This is what they told me it was, you know, and so forth. So she looks at him. She's like, you guys ever had a witch to ride your back? Mom was like, no, I've never had that happen to me. Dad was like, oh, it happened to me all the time when I was younger. Maybe when I was around your age. It used to happen to me all the time. What did you do about it? Well, nothing. You know, you just got to wait till it stops. So I'm not going to be able to breathe and stuff. No, it's not going to happen all the time. You know, you'll be okay. But just know that it's not a witch. It's just you're still waking up out of your dream. Okay, so it's nothing to be scared of. No, it's nothing to be scared of. Nothing to fear. You're okay. Okay. Mom lays her back down. Go ahead and go back to bed, baby. It's all right. Kiss her forehead. Go back to bed. Little girl goes on back to bed. Mom and dad goes on back to their room and go to bed. The little girl goes through this situation every day for a week, every night for a week, the same situation, except she's not screaming in the middle of the night like she used to because she's got it in her head that everybody goes through this. It's nothing serious to worry about. So she's, you know, going through this alone. She ain't saying nothing to nobody. She's going through this alone. Now, her going through this every night, she wakes up every morning, big bags up under her eyes, looking all dark. She looks drained. She looks tired. Like she looks exhausted. Can barely go to school. Like barely has the energy to go to school. Mom and dad is noticing, but they ain't saying shit. So the little girl comes home and she's fed the fuck up. She's tired. She's like, you know what? Whatever the fuck happens, I'm fighting tonight because she knows what she's felt. She knows this ain't no I'm still half sleep type shit. So in her mind, whatever the fuck this is going down tonight. I'm slapping the sleeves off this shit. I'm stopping this shit tonight. So as usual, she's in the bed like she normally do. She goes off. She wakes up and she's on her stomach. Pressure's on her back. She can't breathe. She can't scream. She can't move. She's just like, all she can do is move her head. And she's just like moving her head into the pillow as it's being pressed. All of a sudden, her body locks up even tighter and her whole body is flipped over onto the back. And now when it's flipped over onto the back, she is looking at something hover over her. It is a skinless, red-looking person that's hovering about 4 feet in the air over her, directly over her body. She sees this shit. She can't scream. She can't make any noises. This thing takes a deep breath. She instantly starts to feel weak. This little girl is feeling weak as hell, like she can't move. Every time this thing, the little girl just feels weaker and weaker and weaker, like she can't do anything about this shit. It's just continuing to go on. All of a sudden, she starts to feel her whole body burn. Everything is burning. Fingertips, toes, ass, elbows, everything is fucking burning. She's just like in so much pain. This pain is so intense and so excruciating. She can't scream. All she can do is just stare at this shit that's hovering over her. And this shit is still... And she's feeling weaker and weaker. And she looks down. And when she looks down, her entire body is like covered in blood. She has no skin. No skin on her body. It's like all her skin been ripped off her fucking body. She's just seeing blood all over her body. She's freaking the fuck out. She looks up, and this thing that is hovering over her now looks exactly like her. It looks exactly like her, and it's hovering over her. And finally a scream comes out, help! And the mom and dad jumps up. They run into the room. When they come into the room, the mom like, calm down, it's okay. She's screaming. She's screaming. Mom like, calm down. Dad is holding her. She is screaming her head off. The mom is screaming, calm down. It's okay, calm down. And the little girl is just like trying to get her breath. She's trying to scream. She's freaking the fuck out. The dad is just holding her close. She's crying. He's like, it's okay. I got you. It's okay. I got you. It's okay. And she's just crying in his arm. And eventually she calms down a little bit. And her mom is like, what happened? And she tells them everything that she saw. And her dad was like, you saw that? And she was like, yeah, I saw it. It was here. So the mom was like, baby, it was a bad dream. I promise you, it's nothing here. See, it's nothing here. It's a bad dream, okay? Just calm down. It's okay. But the little girl was shaking beyond control. She was like, no, this wasn't a fucking bad dream. I know this happened. This really happened. Her mom was like, no, it didn't. Calm down. It's okay. Calm down. She kissed me all over the face. Calm down. It's okay. Little girl, she calms down just enough for her mama to feel better. Mama tucks her in, kisses her on the forehead. It's okay, okay? I see you in the morning. She walks on out the room. Dad comes over, kisses her on the forehead. He said, you okay? She said, I'm okay. And the dad stands there. He turns his head this way, and he looks. He looks for a whole minute, just stares at her. And she's doing the same thing, staring back at him. And then finally he breaks the stare. He grabs her arm. He pulls her shirt up. And when he pulls her shirt up, it looks like this is like her skin that was right here is flipped inside. Like you can see the whole meat is like it's flipped inside. And the dad stuck his finger in, pulled the meat out the right way, mashed it, made sure it was in place, pulled her sleeve back down. She looked at him. She said, thanks, Dad. As he walked out the room, he looked back at her. He said, oh, no problem, baby. Good night, Evelyn. So India and Bridget is sitting there listening to the story. Wait a minute. Did she say he said good night, Evelyn? Bridget, did she say? So they look back over at Evelyn, and Evelyn's just sitting there with this like creepy ass look on her face, just smiling at them. And they like, Evelyn, are you good? And she's just smiling at them. While she's smiling, India looks down, and Evelyn's creepy ass smile, scratching that arm in the same fucking place. The fuck? They like, Evelyn, you good? Evelyn stands up, this creepy ass smile, and she walks over to him. She said, I just want to show you something. I just want to show you and Bridget something. Bridget jumps up, knock her beer over. Hold on, bitch. Hold on, quit playing. India, get up. Because she get up, India. India gets up, and she's like, what's wrong? Like, I just want to show you. Like, look, I just want to show you something. At this point, India and Bridget like backing up, like, India, stop playing. Like, Evelyn, stop playing. Like, it's not funny. Stop playing, Evelyn. She's like, I'm not playing, guys. I just really want to show you something. Like, come here. And they were so freaked the fuck out, they just started running. Everybody just started running. As they were running, Evelyn was right behind them saying, I just want to show you something. Stop. They run. They split up. India ends up making it to the bottom of the mountain or wherever they hiked up to. She ended up making it to the bottom and seeing a park, like a ranger, like down there where she was. She runs right into this man. She's like, I need help. So I need help. My friends are up. Well, one of my friends is up on the fucking mountain. I need help. My other friend is trying to kill us. I think she's trying to kill us. And the dude was like, what? I think she's trying to kill us. My friend Evelyn, she's up on the mountain. My other friend is still up there, Bridget. She hasn't came down. Like, I need your help. Like, please help her. She needs help. So the ranger radios in, call the ranger station. They call the police, and the police get out there, and everybody's combing these goddamn woods looking for Evelyn and Bridget. First night, they go through, the same night that all this shit goes down. They get out there like maybe 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. They search until the sun comes up. When it's bright outside, it should be easy to find her. They look all over this place, and they cannot find Bridget nor Evelyn. India refuses to leave the site. She's staying. She's like, I'm not leaving until my friend come out that fucking mountain. Whether she dead or alive, I need to see her. I need to know that she came off the mountain. Okay, cool. So she sat there, and next day, you get a call over the radio, probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Somebody said, I think we got her. I think we got her. Instantly, India runs over, and she's like, they got who? What's her name? Who they got? Like, who they bringing down? And the dude's like, one of your friends, don't worry. She's like, no. Ain't no fucking one of my friends. I only had one goddamn friend up there. Can you tell me who's up there? The dude was like, no, you said you had 2 friends. Well, it started out being 2 friends. One of my friends lost her fucking mind. I'm looking for the other one. So which one of y'all bringing off the mountain? The dude was like, I don't know. They just said they got one. We're going to see when they get down here. So India stood there waiting for them to come down the mountain. She see the flash lights in the wood coming down the trail. She's like, okay, cool. They get to the bottom of the trail. She bags up. This person got like a blanket thrown over their head. And they holding their arms and stuff and walking them on down. And India bags up. And they pull it off her head, pull the cover off. And it's Bridget. And she's like just muttering to herself. They don't know what the fuck she was saying. She was just muttering something really fast to herself. Like, she couldn't focus. Her eyes was darting all over the place, and she was just muttering some crazy shit to herself. Like, she won't get me. Like, she's not gonna take me. She'll never take me. She can't find me. Like, she won't even know where I am. Like, if I keep hiding, and that's how she was acting when they brought her ass down. Like, she was scattered. She was all over the place. Like, if I just hide up on here, then she won't find me, and I can run in there. She was just scattered. She was all over the fucking place. And the cops was asking India, was your friend like this when you brought her up here? No, she wasn't. She was not like this. Did y'all find the other bitch? We still looking. Y'all, they searched the woods for 4 days. Never found Evelyn. Started to feel like they were lying. Started to feel like India was lying about the whole situation because they never found Evelyn. It almost got to a point where they thought that India was the one that was trying to hurt Bridget, and that's why Bridget was all fucked up like that. But the only thing that saved them was the fact that when they came into this spot to go camping, it was a camera at the top, and it caught 3 people in the fucking car when they pulled in. That was the only thing to save her ass to let them know that it was somebody else with us. It wasn't just me, and I wasn't chasing her ass around these fucking woods. It was a third person, and she was the one who was chasing us around the woods. So they honey, that means you woke up right on time for something serious started happening. Maybe it was a sign that you needed to get up before something happened. So, yeah, they never did find Evelyn, guys. India says she's never seen Evelyn again. Bridget, on the other hand, says she has. And I don't know how much I could take that with a grain of salt because the way she was talking, it was a little off. You know what I'm saying? It was a little off, but she says she still sees Evelyn. And every time she sees Evelyn, Evelyn is standing in her bedroom, like over her bed, waiting on her to get in the bed or some shit. So she hasn't slept in her bedroom in like 7 years. just living room ready around this bitch. We not fucking with her living room ready. So Bridget was so traumatized by what happened, she can't even live alone. She afraid to live by herself. She cannot live alone, period. India is just very cautious about who the fuck she called friends and, taking people in places like that where something really bad could have went down. So she was very cautious about that, but they never saw Evelyn again. Well, India didn't. Bridget says she does. So, boom. There were, you guys, all 4 stories on a Tuesday. You're welcome. I love you guys. What about the parents? Dad was down with the shit. Mom has no fucking idea. If mom wakes up drained all the time, 9 times 10, because dad's doing it. And she just don't know. But he seemed real comfy cozy when that girl goddamn skin all flipped back and he just fixed it and gave her a smile. So I'm assuming he's one of them motherfuckers too, because like he said, he was going through this shit a lot as a child. So, but there you go. There you guys, stories for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me for story time. I greatly appreciate it. I love all you guys for stopping by and being here for story time with me. If you're new to my page, please subscribe. Everybody else, thank you so much. I love you guys. Yeah, so the first story was 1 and the second story had 3 stories in it. So there you go, Tasha. So, like I said, thank you guys so much for joining me for story time. Y'all know my motto: stay safe, social distance, and don't slap the sleeves off a bitch unless she earns it. Mwah. I love you guys. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And if they do, call a fucking exterminator because I can't help with that shit. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the story time and good night.